Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk, where we explore exciting topics in the world of electronics and programming. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a fascinating component that adds an interactive touch to your projects, the tilt switch sensor module for Arduino. Have you ever wanted to detect the orientation of an object or trigger an action based on whether it's upright or tilted? That's where the tilt switch sensor comes in handy. This simple yet effective device can play a pivotal role in various applications, from robotics to interactive art installations. Now, let's break down how this sensor works. A tilt switch typically consists of a metal ball or a conductive bar positioned inside a housing. When the sensor is tilted beyond a certain angle, the ball rolls or the bar moves, making contact with two electrodes, thereby completing the circuit and sending a signal to your Arduino. Connecting the tilt switch to your Arduino is a breeze. You generally have 3 pins: VCC, ground, and the output pin. First, connect the VCC pin to the 5 volts output of the Arduino, then the ground pin to one of the ground pins on your board. Finally, connect the output pin to one of the digital input pins, let's say digital pin 2. Once the hardware setup is complete, coding the Arduino to respond to the tilt sensor is the next step. You can write a simple sketch using the Arduino IDE. Here's a quick snippet to get you started. CPP const int tilt switch pin equals 2, / pin connected to the tilt switch, int sensor state equals 0, variable to store the state of the tilt switch, void setup, pin mode tilt switch pin input, set the tilt switch pin as an input, serial.begin 100, start serial communication, void loop, sensor state digital read tilt switch pin. Read the state of the tilt switch if sensor state equal high, serial.println tilt detected, output message when tilted, else serial.println upright position, output message when upright, delay short delay for stability. In this code, when the sensor detects a tilt, it sends a high signal to the Arduino, allowing you to trigger responses like turning on an LED, sounding a buzzer, or activating motors in your projects. Imagine using this in a game where the player tilts the console to control movements, or perhaps in a smart home application to determine whether a device is in its proper position. The possibilities are truly endless. So, whether you're a novice or a seasoned programmer, the tilt switch sensor module is a great way to add a fun and functional element to your Arduino projects. Remember to experiment and think creatively about the endless ways to utilize this simple yet effective tool. And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning about the tilt switch sensor module and how it can enhance your projects. Don't forget to subscribe and join us next time for more exciting tech insights.